Good morning, everybody. So here we are on packet number 2. This is the first math page. We're going to talk about evaluate expressions. It says you can evaluate or find value of an expression by using the order of operations. Remember, that's PEMDAS. Okay, so if we evaluate 2b plus 3, all it's saying here is that b is -4. So we're going to end up replacing -4 for b, and that's what they show here. So it says 2b plus 3 is our expression. We replace b with -4, so now we have 2 times -4, because remember, a number times a variable. This means that we're multiplying. So 2 times -4 plus 3. So if we look at PEMDAS, we have parentheses. There are no parentheses. Exponents. There are no exponents. Multiplication or division. Well, we only have multiplication in this problem, so which is why we're multiplying 2 times -4, in which we get -8. Okay, and then we go to addition or subtraction. Which one comes first? Well, if we look at it, we have -8 plus 3. So again, think of our zero pairs, right? If we have 8 negatives, let's see, if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 negatives and 3 positives, remember? So we cancel out our negative and positive. So when we take these out, we are left with 5 negatives, which is how they get -5. Okay, so what they're saying here is when b is equal to -4, then the value of 2b plus 3 is -5. So if we come down here and we try it, all it's saying is evaluate the expression for the given value of the variable. We have to write each step. So if we look at number 1, it's saying a equals 5. We have 4 times a minus 6. So we're going to end up replacing a with 5 because, again, a equals 5. So if we plug it in, we're just going to put 5 in this box. And then we do our PEMDAS, our order of operations. So they already tell us to multiply, which is what we do because, again, if we come back up here in PEMDAS, we have no parentheses, no exponents. We're either going to multiply or divide. There is no division in this problem, so we're going to multiply 4 times 5, which is 20. So we have 20 minus 6, and now we subtract. So 20 minus 6 is 14. So here the value of 4a minus 6 is simply 14. If we move on to number 2, we have b equals 4. But here it's a little tricky because then they include a division. So we have 1 times b divided by 2 plus 1. But first, all we're going to do is replace b with 4. So we put 4 in the box. So now we have 1 times 4 divided by 2 plus 1. Again, if we come back up here for PEMDAS, we have parentheses, exponents, multiplication, or division. Okay, which one comes first? Well, if we look, multiplication comes first, which is why they say multiply first. So we have 1 times 4, which is 4. So now we have 4 divided by 2 plus 1. Well, now that we have multiplied in order of operations, then we divide because D is after M. So 4 divided by 2, which is 2. So we have 2 plus 1. And now all that's left is adding. So 2 plus 1 is simply 3. So they're saying the value of 1 times b divided by 2 plus 1 is simply 3. Okay. All right, so now if we move to this one, it's saying c equals 3. Now they've included parentheses and they've included exponents this time. So if I rewrite PEMDAS right here, okay, it's saying c equals 3. So we're going to replace c with 3. So if we have 2 times 10 minus 3 to the exponent of 2. All right, so the first thing we want to do, according to PEMDAS, is the parentheses. So we have 10 minus 3, which is 7. So we have 2 times 7 squared. All right, so now that we did parentheses, now we're going to do the exponent, which is why it says evaluate term with the exponent. So remember, exponent all it's telling us, our exponent of 2, is how many times we're going to multiply this 7. So anytime you see exponent, it's basically talking about your base times however you mind. So if I have base squared, I'm going to take b times b. If I had b cubed, I'm going to multiply b times b times b. Okay, so again, our exponent is just telling us how many times we're multiplying our base. So if I have an exponent of 2, it's simply saying we're going to multiply this 7 2 times. So we have 7 times 7, which is simply 49. So now we have 2 times 49. Okay, and all that's left is multiplication, so we can work it out this way, or if you have a calculator, you can use a calculator. So 9 times 2 is 18, drop the 8, carry the 1. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. So I have 98 is my answer. So the value of 2 times 10 minus c squared is 98. Okay, so that's basically the front. If we move on to the back, okay, you guys are to work out these expressions. Just keep in mind the rules between negatives and positives. So remember, when you're multiplying or dividing, the rules are the same. So we're going to have a positive times a positive equals a positive. Positive times a negative equals a negative. A negative times a positive equals a negative. And negative times a negative equals a positive. Okay, so remember those rules. That's for multiplying or dividing. The rules are the same. Okay, so go ahead, give it a try. If you guys have any questions, just reach out to me through email. Have a great day.